Welcome guys, Red here. In today's video I'll be commentating on a gameplay I had. It was solo gameplay FPP on Europe, and let me tell you something guys, the highest rank currently on Europe in solo FPP is Crown 2 and I'm currently Platinum 1, so the skill gap is there. The rank is not that far, so I'm already getting people that are pretty good at the game, and it's so hard to win. I'm telling you guys, everyone is just playing to win. No one is just playing to troll or something. Solos are the hardest rank to get Conqueror in, and I challenged myself this season to get Conqueror on solos, especially FPP. So it's gonna take a while because even the rank 1 guy, as I said, is Crown 2, so it's gonna take a while, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get it at the end of the season. And the reason why I like to play FPP solos, it's because everyone, as I said, is trying to win. So you're gonna have people who are actually tryharding and just like playing it so smart. So like they're gonna bait you, they're gonna wait your mistake to punish you for it. And I learned a lot of stuff from playing solos. If I had to choose between a player who's Conqueror solo or a player who's Conqueror squad, I will always take the Conqueror solo player, because he actually played and he actually deserved to be like Conqueror on solos. It's like 2 times better than a Conqueror squad. But anyway, everyone's just so good. Let me tell you guys, as I said, I advise you to play solo. It's so good because everyone, as I said, is trying to win, and that's the reason you're gonna push yourself to get better and improve in the game. This guy was actually trolling. He was driving a car and he hit the wall, and I just take him out peacefully without any pain. And now I also knew there was one more guy inside. I'm just waiting him to do some mistakes, or like, well, the reason I'm not rushing, look at here, I'm baiting him, I'm shooting at the wall, I'm shooting around, just because everyone who's trying to get kills and stuff, he's gonna hear a gunshot, he's gonna rush for it. And at this level of gameplay, a lot of people use this as a bait. So when you shoot at like someone else, or you have 2 guns, you shoot with both guns, which makes it seem like you're fighting someone, people are gonna go for it. They're gonna go and check it out, what's happening. And I heard him inside here. I think this is called the factory building. So what I did, I didn't rush, I just positioned myself so the second he gets out, I'm locking here, so he will have no chance fighting me unless he's Shroud. But no Shrouds here in PUBG Mobile yet. So you see here, I hit him a couple of times and I rush him now. He was actually like kind of expecting to be someone to be there. That's why he peeked, but he peeked so wide and so open. That's why he got killed and died. So now what I'm doing, I'm just cleaning my bag. Notice here, I always keep my bag clean, and I don't take stuff I don't need. So over here I dropped the SKS. I'm not a fan of the SKS. I took the M16 and put it on single. I come back for the Molotov, and I drop all the stuff I don't need. I will keep the compensator. I might get a mini instead of this M16. We will see. Now what I'm doing, I heard a lot of shot on the other side, and when I landed here I saw there was a car. So I went back to the car, take it, and I'm gonna use this car to rush into the 3 buildings, the C buildings. And here I'm going there, and unfortunately I hit this wall, so I just jump out and I start like looking around, because of course everyone just heard the car and I'm waiting. I hear someone on this building and I'm not sure where he is, so I'm just said, let me go up on the roof. Like there's a big chance that he's on the roof, and yes, he was. I took him out real quick. He's dead. Looking around for more people. He was fighting someone, so I'm pretty sure there's more people around here. I hear someone under me. He jumps up and I take him out. He didn't expect me also. Like, these skills are like, you have to outplay your enemy and outsmart them. This is the same. This other guy, this guy also got taken out. He had no chance to fight because I was 1 step ahead of him. And when you get even higher than this rank that I'm currently in, people are gonna be so creative, and you're gonna die so many times to like stupid mistakes. You're gonna rush a house and you're gonna say, "Oh, there's an 8 times in here. It's not even looted." And there's gonna be a camper or a guy just waiting you to go out of this building, or waiting you to get into the car, and just gonna melt you down and kill you. This is how people play in this elo. So we have to be very careful, and that's why I like it. It's so challenging for me, and also helps me to improve so much, a lot more than playing squads. I'm gonna take the helmet anyway because I prefer having a level 3 helmet. I will take also the Kar 98. I'll drop the M16 for the M4. Let me just go inside, drop everything I don't need, and fix up my setup. I don't need 150 762. I don't like bandages. I only keep 5 bandages, or I drop them all. I like to take a lot of grenades. I use a lot of grenades, and I'm keep learning how to use grenade effectively. So I really love grenades. I'm gonna take all the grenades and stuff. I'll take the compensator anyway. I don't mind it on the Kar 98. So now what I did here was a mistake. Not this mistake. So I shot the gun up. And there's 2 mistakes actually. First, I didn't realize I was outside of the zone, so I kinda messed that one up, because I don't really find that many flare guns in the games, and like kinda rare, and I am not used to it yet, so I forgot that part. I'm not gonna get an airdrop, I'm just gonna get a car. And the second mistake I did is I shot it too close to this building, which made the car drop on this building and get stuck up it. So now what I'm doing, I'm not 100% sure that military base is clear. I'm just looking around, trying to clear it out, and also making sure I look everywhere. I never stand still. I keep looking at every possible place people could be in. I didn't hear any shots, by the way, from or like footsteps under me, so I'm kinda confident there's no one in these 3 buildings I'm in. And now what I'm doing, I was just waiting for this car to see if I can get it down this building, but unfortunately it was stuck. We're gonna see that in a second. I dropped back. I don't like to keep the flare gun in my hand after I throw it, after I use it, I mean. And now I realized it was on the roof, and I said, "Oh shit, just let me leave and get it." And then I said, "Let me try to see if I can get it out of here." And I'm gonna use 1 frag grenade, but the frag grenade's gonna be useless. And I don't know, I'm just gonna take back my red dust here, and I'll go again to the zone. It was low toss. I changed it back to long toss. Yep, it literally did nothing. Just jumping down. I already have boost on, so I don't care about taking a bit of damage. Just gonna take back my Dacia, and I'm gonna go back to the zone. So now what I'm gonna do is like while I'm driving, I'm gonna look at the new zone. I'm gonna see what's like the best spots or the best option for me to go. I'm just thinking about winning. I'm not thinking about getting kills. This is my mindset when I'm playing and I want to rank up. So here, looking around, I opened the map for a second. I just wanted to get out of this because this is kind of hard. I'll look again. I see which bridge do I go from. Then I say I'm just gonna drive around. Gonna go from this left bridge. There's less of a chance that someone is camping it because the zone is on the right bridge, and I'm gonna go from the left one. Notice when you when you drive a car and the car starts flipping up and down, you should remove your hand from the fuel, and also don't always boost only. You can also use the normal speed. But when I'm rushing this bridge, I really want to get out of it as fast as possible because this is a death zone. And notice here, when I'm going out, I'm looking at the boxes to my left, the building to my left, and up the hill on my right, and also making sure I scout the gas station. When there's no one, I keep going. I'm not gonna stop. Also, when you see someone next to you and he's like a real player or something, and he's like he see you and you see him, don't stop whenever you're gonna stop, he's gonna have an advantage on you and he's gonna kill you before you even get out of the car. So don't stop, keep driving, get a better position and fight him if you want, or try to change your position and like or leave. I don't know, it depends on you. So now what I see there's a flare gun inside Pochinki, so I'm just heading towards it, and I know there's gonna be a lot of people over there because the guy who throw it, that's one. There's also so many people who just go for like flare guns like me, so I'm expecting people. I see here like this, I think this was a bot. I'm just gonna take him out, swap seats, take him out real quick. Looking back at this play, I could have done it a lot smoothly, but I think the changing seats button was stuck, so yeah, doesn't matter. I jump out and I look around and I see it's actually still far away. Yeah, the flare guns are so tricky, guys. I don't know why they're so tricky to locate. I hear a guy on my right shooting with an M16. I'm just gonna get out of the car, get inside this building and look around on this airdrop or the flare gun airdrop, and I'm just gonna boost up max and I'll take this stock for my M4 and I'll get ready to fight. Notice whenever I'm rushing a building, I'm trying to always memorize this. So whenever I'm going inside a building, even though I know it's safe, I always look around, because today I just died to someone who was just camping, and I missed, like, he was sitting in a blind spot where I couldn't see him as fast as possible, and I actually shot him a couple of times, but he was like, he had an advantage on me. He knew I was coming, he pre-fired, and he still like was 50% HP after he killed me. So you have to be careful of this. I see this guy. This guy looks like a bot. I'm not sure. So now I know there's like one more guy at least in front of me. There's one more guy behind me, the M16 guy, when I parked the car. So there's at least two players. And I'm looking over here. I heard some shots and stuff. I don't know, just trying to locate the enemies. I'm not rushing towards the airdrop because this is a bait. If I don't die from the guy who shot the airdrop, who shot the flare gun, I'm gonna die to the other guy with the M16. So I'm just trying to locate them and kill them before I do anything. Notice here, every time I peek, I never even peek for more than 2 seconds. And whenever I'm peeking these 2 seconds, I always peek left and right and I crouch. Crouching is so freaking good in this game. It's so underrated. No one uses it. People are starting to use it now after they see like the pro scene and they try to copy PC PUBG, but no one ever uses this, and I don't know why. It's such an advantage to learn how to crouch and when to crouch. I actually made a crouch guide. I'm gonna link it here, or you can click the card up there on the screen if you wanna see it. So what I was thinking over here, I think the M16 guy is on that side. I'm trying to locate this enemy, and I'm trying to scout every window I see. And you saw that I was peeking right, crouch, peeking left, crouch. I'm gonna take this vertical foregrip. I'm gonna go inside this building, swap my vertical with the thumb, and I drop the other thing, and I'll drop the this stuff I don't need. So look here, notice. That was the guy I just looted was a bot, and I'm not looting it yet because I still am not comfortable, and I knew there was like one more guy here, and here I got kinda like worried because he surprised me a bit, but I was like kinda ready also, so 50-50, 50 worried, 50 confident, but I got him anyway. This is what I mean. He didn't even move once. He didn't even move once, and I died also today to another guy who's playing like this. This is why I'm telling you solo is so hard to play, because everyone's just try-harding. So now I know it's semi-clear and I can fight the last guy if he ever tries to shoot me on this drop. Just gonna loot it. Whenever I'm looting it, I'm not standing still also. I'm crouching, running left and right, taking this AWM, and I'm just gonna keep moving. I'm gonna drop the M4 and I'll take M249. I like this gun, it's so good. So here I've done a couple of looting mistakes. I'm just gonna get as fast as I can everything I need, and I'm gonna go there, and I'll check my back. I'll take my time here when it's all safe, and I'm just trying to locate this M16 guy. I still didn't find him. I will see him in a second. I'll try to go after him, but then I see the zone is closing in, and it's not even worth it to fight him, and I don't even know where he is anymore, so I just backed off. I'll explain to you when I see him. It's right over here, look. I scope in on him. He just went behind that building. So I'm going around flanking him, and I'm trying to locate him, but unfortunately I didn't see him, so I just backed off, and I looked around. Here I noticed I didn't have a red dot, so I'm gonna go back to the airdrop that I looted. I'm gonna take my red dot back, and I'm gonna go start moving. Notice my movement, guys. I'm so proud of my movement. It's so good. Like every time I move and I do stuff, I can feel how smooth it is. I can jump windows, I can crouch jump and stuff. And I'm still working on improving it more, even more. The thing that I'm working on right now is my peeking and leaning with my new claw. I want to have like the smoothest possible leaning and peeking, and also like aiming on the guy when you peek possible on the phone. I want to have that. I'm just gonna keep practicing this all the time and improving. I'm gonna take my red dot back, go inside the car. Here I didn't pay attention because I was low on fuel, so rip. I'm gonna just have to run, and now it's no fuel. Ripperino. Now I say, oh shit, now I have to run 350 meters or something, and I say, oh wait, there's actually a car spawn over here. Let me check it real quick. It's not gonna take me that much time. If there's a car, I will be lucky, and now I can just survive this without taking too much unnecessary damage, because I was stupid and didn't pay attention to the gas. That's also one mistake I did this game. So now I'm just gonna take the car. I like the skin, by the way. This was my first time using it. I'm now like level 86 Royal Pass. I still have a couple of missions for the week I can do, so I don't know, I might get level 88 or something at the end of this week. So I'm pretty close to my Car 98 skin. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna open the map, and while I'm opening the map, I'm always looking around. Notice when I'm moving the camera angle to be able to see. I'm just gonna BM here to use the horn for a couple of times to see if there's anyone just gonna get out and like try to fight me. And that was very dangerous. I just said let me just do the first aid inside the car. It will be faster than me jumping out, trying to get a better position and using it. I'll just said, yeah, fuck it. Let me just use it here, and if I die, I die. And I didn't die, which was pretty lucky. So now I'm saying I want to get the best position in the zone. I'm going for the middle of the new zone. I'm always looking around where people could be, especially in this obvious compounds, the one on the right over there, and this blue warehouse. Some people might say it's green. I would say it's green bluish, so don't mind that. I'm also looking at every possible like obvious place, big rocks, compounds, houses, stuff. Always pay attention to that. And now I'm just gonna go max speed. Actually, I'm gonna hear a guy pretty soon driving a car. He's gonna drive all the way around me, and he's gonna stop on a building close to me. So I hear the guy over here. He's on my right. I'm just gonna get out of here as fast as possible. I'm gonna try to take a couple of shots at him. I didn't hit him. He's just gonna do a loop. He's gonna go to the next building in front of me at east. So we'll have a small fight. And funny enough, when I was fighting this guy, I actually killed him by a Molotov, and I was actually still looking for him because I didn't realize I killed him by the Molotov. So I will tell you about that part pretty soon. I heard him, he stopped the car, he went inside the house, and now what I'm doing is trying pre-throwing grenades. I'm just gonna blow up this door, and I'm gonna back off a bit. I'm just gonna go over here because he might be also good, and he's trying to throw grenades. So even if he got it inside, he's not gonna be able to kill me because I'm on the opposite side of the room. So I'm just pushing up fully. I'm getting ready to the fight. I'm just gonna go all in on this guy. I just change positions, go all the way back down try to get a better position. I'm just gonna throw all the other nades I have. I see him over here. Yeah, I see him over here. Oh, he was lucky. He was jumping and I wasn't fast enough to get him. This was the Molotov. I actually hit him with this Molotov. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna run around. I'm gonna throw some nades just to not to let him heal up. He's gonna think this is all frag grenades. If you use a flash, if you use a smoke, he's gonna think, look, he died from Molotov. I didn't pay attention to that. So I was like an idiot trying to bait him out. Look, I was shooting at the wall. This is also a trick some pro players on PC use. They shoot the wall, like baiting him, the guy inside, to think I'm fighting someone so he can peek me. And I used this flash to ricochet it on the wall and throw it on the left side. So I'm still working on my nades, and throwing nades is so fun. I'm still practicing it. What I'm gonna do again now, I told you I didn't realize I killed him, so I'm just gonna throw a smoke over there. I'm gonna try to rush one more time and look around. I don't want to face check it because that angle is like almost 90% you will die. I'm just trying to make him like confused, but he's already dead. So, and I'm still at this point and didn't realize he died, by the way. Still didn't realize he died. There was another 8 time, just trying to see if he's gonna peek, but he's dead. Stupid me. Dude, guys, I wish they like removed this adjust button and just use. When you click on it, you will have this bar that you can pull up and down to have the scope in. I just hate to click 2 times. Just let them use the bar, just to have the bar whenever you scope in, and you just pull it down to unscope to have less zoom, and pull it up to have the max zoom. That's a lot easier. I'm not gonna use it like click 2-3 times and add new mechanic to my gameplay, my claw, just to be able to zoom in and out. It's such an important thing, actually, like to be able to zoom in and out, because you can use it to the max, but unfortunately we can't do it on mobile yet. And also there's one more thing that pisses me off. Notice here I saw the little box peeking from the other side. So I noticed and I said, oh shit, I actually saw I got a kill. I didn't realize it was him. So I didn't take anything much from it, just took the nades. I love throwing nades. And as I was saying, there's one more bug that also tilts me off. The first one I said was the scope, the zooming in, max zoom and less zoom. They should make it once, so you don't have to click 2-3 buttons to get the zoom that you want. And the second thing is, when I use Howto lean, which I use every time, it's so annoying. If I click on, if I put my finger on the leaning right and I drag it down, it actually changes where I'm looking. Like it becomes the aiming, and I hate this because sometimes I get stuck and I keep looking at one side because I put my finger there and I can't use my right index, which I use always. That flick was so close and he almost died, by the way. Which I use always to kill people. I mean, to aim at people, but yeah, this sucks. I wish they fix this and they make it like a fixed button when you can just click on it and you can't even move around using it. I don't know why they have it in the first place. So bad. I really hate that. This guy is just luckiest person on earth. He didn't go up to the second floor, or maybe he's just too smart to do this, but unfortunately he's gonna be dumb enough to go up after all this things, and I'm just gonna get a clear shot on him. Notice here I'm always looking around. I don't focus on one point because you can easily get flanked using this, especially when I'm throwing nades and stuff. Boom, dead. This guy was dumb because he stood still when he noticed someone just was fragging his house. So now the zone is closing and we're gonna get a new zone, guys. I'm just making sure I look around and I plan when I'm gonna go next, so I just clear out the place where I'm going next. Also making sure there's no one behind me while the zone is closing. So now what I'm doing is just fully boosting out because this could be my last fight and I wanna use the stuff that I have to the max. So I'm just boosting out, getting into the car, and I put my next move where I wanted to move. Notice I always plan my moves. If there's something like sudden happens, I just try to adapt to it, and try to do my best to be able to get to my side, or like to have a better advantage on it. So I always do my best, and here I decided to put the car over here because it's too loud, and on these rocks everyone just hide and it's so risky. And I throw one smoke. Notice here I use this smoke not only to push, but I also use it as an invisible rock where you can hide and go peek from the left and sides of it to fight someone. A lot of pro PC players also use this. I learn a lot from watching PC PUBG. And I'm trying to improve my peeking and scoping in and crouching at the same time while I'm shooting. It's still a work in progress, but you guys can already see the results of it. I'm improving a lot. I don't stay still a lot. Notice here whenever I'm still moving, crouching, scoping in, scoping out, I try to smoke again to push more, because this area of the map is so dangerous, but I want to get it because it has a lot of potential and also the high ground. So I'm down to fight for it, and I'm using the same technique. I'm looking backwards now, making sure there's one behind me. I use this to peek, and I'm just making sure there's no one in this dip over here. And there's a guy who sniped me. I'm just gonna go down over here, heal up, and I'll pick him again, and we'll see what will happen. I'm just using a bandage. That's why I carry 5 bandages for this kind of situations where I don't have to waste a full first aid, or I don't use the first aid at all and I die because I have less HP. So now I'm just looking for this guy. Notice here when I'm looking for him, I don't just scope in and I look one spot. I keep moving, crouching, jumping, leaning. I see him, take one shot, hit him once, and boom. Dead. Now I'm just gonna use one more bandage to heal up again. I'll try to go from the right side, but unfortunately I didn't know it's not connected, so I'm gonna have to go around again. You're gonna see that in a second. I'm just making sure I clear around before I push, because if you push blindly you're gonna get owned, and I hate getting owned. But if I'm fighting someone and he like killed me, I'll be happy because I've learned something, because next time I'm not gonna do the same mistake, and I'm gonna try to approach the same situation differently to get an advantage on myself. So when I fight someone and I die, I don't mind that, but like when I don't do something and I know I can do better, that pisses me off. In this example, if I just rushed and started running down the hill without looking and I died, I'll be pissed because that's my mistake. I didn't do what I had to do and like scope and scout around. So you always guys has to if you want to improve, you have to blame yourself. You have to look at more people who are better than you. You have to even like look at PC. I love watching PC. I try to implement every day new moves and new stuff in my playstyle. So yeah, I'm now using my last smoke because this is such a bad position. It's so open, and I'm trying, if I get shot, I'm just gonna try to run down. I see one guy over there. I scoped around. Notice I didn't just get my sniper and I go for him. I just rushed to my smoke to have if there's someone else next to me, I can just go into my smoke. I hit him once and I know he's not gonna peek anymore, and I hear people, the last two, fighting down there. So I'm just gonna use a flash and I'm just gonna rush. I'm looking on this side next to the buggy, but I don't see anyone. So now I see a guy running down the hill. I noticed, looking back at this, I could have shot a lot faster, but I'm still practicing my crouching and shooting technique. It's still in work in progress. So this guy is like 1 HP. I'm gonna kill him. There's one more guy inside the Harry Potter tower. People call it like that in PC, or you can tell it sniper tower on mobile. Take out this guy, and I'm looking back at my the other guy where I shot earlier with an AWM. He was on the right side next to the car. I looked down, I thought he was there, but that was a box. So what I'm doing now is I'm using the left side, which I know there's no one over there. And while I'm doing that, I'm looking on my other enemy, because this enemy can't see me through this walls. And notice here, I tried to approach him. He knew that I was coming, and I throw a Molotov. So this guy is just gonna get confused, and he's gonna do stuff he's not planning to do. And I'm just gonna wait him out and wait him to do a mistake, which he did, and he peeked me. And this guy is now trying to shoot me. I'm not gonna heal up. I'm just gonna take this advantage. I'm gonna shoot him. Notice here, he peeks. I hit him once. How was that not a headshot? Tell me, please. That was a neck shot, by the way. Now I took one more shot. I'm just gonna heal up. This guy is actually pretty good. He has such a good peeking and shooting technique. It's similar to mine, but he's using a DMR, so it's a Mini 14, so it's a bit easier for him and more forgiving. Look, notice how he's speaking. He's a pretty good player. But I also know how to deal with him, so I'm also not peeking too much. I'm also trying to use as fast as I can. But now he's gonna get pushed out of because of the zone. I'm just gonna use this to my advantage, and I'm gonna take an ammo. Notice I crouch and I full sprayed. Doing that and crouching and full spraying gives me a recoil reduction, which helped me to get all my shots on this guy. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. I'm gonna do a lot more of this pretty soon. I'll try my best to get to Conquer. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next time. Peace.